You. What's up, y'all? Tell like it is TV, man. Let's talk about it, y'all. So first of all, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you want to donate. The links is in the description box. If not, that's cool. The like button is, that's right, y'all. The like button is free. All right, man. So let's get into this video, man. See, I wanted to do this video, man, because there's a lot of stuff that's being said out here about this Anthony Davis trade and LeBron, and did LeBron really know, and all this whole other stuff. Listen, man, like I said in the video that I did, LeBron absolutely knew, okay? The media trying to act like this was some kind of, oh, this just happened in the middle of the night. I just happened to call Nico Collins or Nico whatever, Harrison and Nico and Rob just got together one day before the trade, and we was like, hey, you know what? I'll take Luka and you take AD. You know what? Yeah, let's do that. We're not going to tell anybody about this. We're going Lone Ranger. BS. Okay? I'm going to play LeBron James, what he had to say about it, because it's a lot of people in the media that's running around here acting as if, oh, LeBron ain't know about it. LeBron ain't know about it. Man, LeBron, man, he low-key, man. You know, he feeling some kind of way about that. They snatched the power from LeBron, right? All cat. And this is how I know LeBron knew about it, okay? Now, this is just some conspiracy shit I'm going to jump in real quick, but we're going to actually go to the interview with LeBron James when asked about this trade, and the man tells you out his own mouth, if you can read between the lines. Like I said, when LeBron trades away his teams, they normally come out the very next game, and or whatever game they got coming up, and they blow out the team. Remember when Paul Pierce and they traded away Dwayne Wade, Derrick Rose, all them, and it was Paul Pierce ceremony, and LeBron and them went to Boston and showed out. Any other time they come off a trade, they're normally showing out. Last night was no different from the Lakers trading Anthony Davis away. Luka's there, and the Lakers is out here hitting threes. All of a sudden, they know how to play and shit. They showing up and showing out on a really good team. Okay, this is what that normally happens. All right, get people on board. All right, but anyway, so in January 4th, Luka put in the comment section of Finney Smith. Why didn't you get 77? All right. Now, February 4, a month later, pretty much, Luka was traded to the Los Angeles Lakers. And under the comment, of Luka, taking a picture with the jersey, his opening interview or whatever, he tweets out, I was saving it for you, saving 77 for you, gang. So one could be like, oh, tell like it is TV, you reading too much into that. Bro, Finney Smith Jr., if y'all remember when the Lakers played Dallas, Luka was talking to Finney Smith Jr. Why hasn't Luka been playing? Luka look like he's in shape. Luka does not look like anything wrong with his ass. He not walking with a limp. Nothing. Nothing is wrong with Luka. Nothing has probably been wrong with Luka. But the organization or the NBA or the powers that be, okay, was having his ass hold out and eventually to make this trade. I still believe that the Dallas Mavericks won the trade, in my opinion. I think they got better, in my opinion. But if you want to talk about, who's going to be around longer, of course Luka's going to be around longer. He's 25 years old. He's a very solid player, Mr. Chuckles himself. All right? Mr. Chuckles himself, a.k.a. Luka. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with Luka, but, like I said, Luka to me, I don't like the way he be chancing out teammates and shit like that. I don't really like that. He don't really like to take accountability. But he playing with the perfect guy because LeBron don't take no accountability neither. All right? But anyway, so that's just my little conspiracy about that this trade was already being orchestrated. Everybody knew behind the scenes that this was getting ready to happen. Maybe AD didn't know. Maybe AD really didn't know. Maybe Luka really didn't know. All right, but the organizations and LeBron, I definitely believe LeBron knew. You know what I'm saying? Easy. Listen, we watched LeBron lie to us before with the Dwayne Wade shit. And that's why I understand. A snake is a goddamn snake. I don't care how old the snake get. It's going to shed that old skin and it's still going to be that same snake. All right? LeBron told D. Wade to his face that he did not know he was getting traded. He told the world that he didn't know all these niggas was getting U-hauled off the team. That's what he said. That's what he said. And Kobe Altman, the GM for the Cavs, came out and said, we spoke with LeBron about all these trades. Did LeBron come out? Nah, that nigga lying. That nigga capping. Bitch ass nigga, you know what I'm saying? On Ohio, on Akron, I ain't tell them niggas, I ain't know about them trades. LeBron never refuted that. Never. Okay? So I just want to just put that out there real quick, all right? So let's come over here real quick. Let's get to LeBron video. All right? So here's LeBron, fair accuse. Okay? LeBron James, when asked about the Lakers making the Luka Doncic trade with an eye on the future, LeBron replied, "What's wrong with that?" Okay? So let's get into this. So we're going to play this video real quick.
What's wrong with that? I had concerns out of waive my no trade clause and get up out of here.
And this, you still feel like you've said earlier this year, right? You still envision yourself finishing your career here. Is that so?
I mean, listen, I'm here right now. I'm committed to the Lakers organization. I'm here to help Luka and Maxey make the transition as smooth as possible. Smooth being here before, so he already know we won a championship with him in 2020, so I ain't worried about him. But as a leader of the team, as one of the captains of the team, it's my job to make it as seamless as possible. So,
all right.
Great. It's great. It's everything and more. We literally became brothers over the last 5.5 years.
All right. All right. So it's pretty much LeBron talking about AD. I'm gonna just run this back a little bit.
Great. It's great. It's everything and more. We literally became brothers over the last 5.5 years. What we was able to accomplish on the floor, obviously that goes without saying, but more importantly, what we was able to accomplish off the floor, just us growing together, knowing each other's families, seeing each other grow, seeing each other's kids grow. It's pretty unique. I was at his wedding when he got married.
So pretty much in a nutshell, LeBron gonna be your brother as long as you on the team. Once it's time for your ass to go, he will motherfucking cast your ass to the side. That's just Bron. You know what I'm saying? It's business as usual, okay? But as he looked at this man dead in the eye, I'm just gonna come back when asked about, LeBron. Well, Luka, you here to be the future. LeBron. You feel some kind of way about that? LeBron looked at that nigga like, nigga, why would I care? You know what I'm saying? Why would I care? You know what I'm saying? If I felt some way, I would waive my no trade clause and get up out of here. So when people say, LeBron ain't know, he blindsided, he's devastated, that is a fucking lie. He knew. And he has no problem with it, okay? None.
What's wrong with that?
He did the same thing with Dwayne Wade, okay? Dwayne Wade was on this nigga team when Dwayne Wade started breaking down. People were saying Dwayne Wade was breaking down, his knees going bad, Chris Bosh, was having a little banged up, nicked up injuries. The Heat was kind of getting old as a team. What LeBron do? He took his ass to Cleveland, okay? Brought in a young Kevin Love, A young Kyrie Irving was already over there, and a lot of other young players young talent. Tristan Thompson was over there. A lot of young players. This is the same shit he's doing now with AD. So for people to believe and act like, oh, LeBron ain't know, man, nah, real nigga shit, man. That nigga LeBron ain't know. That nigga knew this is what he do. This is what he does. So he's literally telling y'all and telling all of us who might believe, oh, well, nah, LeBron, man, he heated, man. LeBron gonna force him and Bronny gonna get the fuck up out of there. You know what I'm saying? LeBron ain't going nowhere. Now, he might leave in free agency, right? But as of right, depending on how the season plays out, right? And I think really LeBron returning to the Lakers really depends on how the season turns out, okay? But I can see LeBron probably going to Philly, man. I ain't gonna sit up and hold you. This shit going on with Joel Embiid, they just absolutely trash out of nowhere. Look out for LeBron going to Philly, man. Look out for LeBron going to Philly. I'm gonna keep it a dollar bean. You know what I'm saying? Like, Embiid, what the fuck is wrong with? Ain't nothing wrong with this nigga for real. You just sitting out. You know what I'm saying? You just out. You just gonna take the year off, I guess, because now it don't even make sense for Joel Embiid to come back. The Sixers ain't about shit right now. You're gonna get up there and put all this wear and tear on his knees for a team that might not even make the play-in. At this point, at this rate that they're going, if I'm not mistaken, maybe I might be a little bit wrong as far as the standings and shit like that, but that's how it looks, all right? But yeah, man, LeBron knew, dog. He knew. He's done this before. That's why I'm shocked when niggas is like, yeah, LeBron ain't know that shit. Like, man, this nigga LeBron knew that shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Why are we playing games with Bron James? You know what I'm saying? Bron is Bron. Bron gonna be your brother while you on the team. He gonna ride for you. Da-da-da-da. You know what I'm saying? He might get you a contract. You know what I'm saying? Make sure, especially if you're good enough or he feels there's value to you. But once your value is no longer your value, LeBron will, all that brother shit is out the window. And LeBron will be behind the scenes casting your ass away. Now, when he see you, it's all love. You like, yeah, we accomplished. You can get over that shit. You know what I'm saying? But don't put it past LeBron. That when your ass starts slipping, as we see, oh, AD, he's slipping, is that in the third? Yeah, it's time to get rid of that nigga. You know what I'm saying? Were you telling me we could get a Luka? We could get Luka? We get Luka, a young Luka? Oh, hell yeah. That's an easy one. I bet LeBron was like, oh, yeah, that's an easy one. We get Luka for AD? Gone. You know what I'm saying? Gone. Get him out of here tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? LeBron told them niggas to close the casket on that deal ASAP. Word? We gonna get Luka? That nigga was out celebrating. I wonder if because they say LeBron was out with his family. You know what I'm saying? Man, LeBron was out parlaying. AD was probably trying to get up with that nigga and shit. You know what I'm saying? And AD couldn't even get up with that nigga when the trade was being announced. You know what I'm saying? Because LeBron already knew. He started probably dissing himself. And AD like, yeah, this nigga acting weird and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, now, okay, Yeah, man, I think I'm just going to call him. I'm going to chill with Savannah and them tonight. I'm going to work on some things with Bronny real quick. I'm going over some film with Bronny. You know what I'm saying? Nigga start acting all distance and shit. LeBron knew that nigga was getting ready to get traded, dog. I don't care what nobody talking about. Know what I'm saying? And the facts will come out in due time. When the time comes, the time will come. But I that's what I believe. LeBron is lying. Or anybody pushing this narrative that LeBron ain't know. LeBron knew, dog. He knew. They informed LeBron about that shit. Because if LeBron felt some kind of way, he would leave. He said he wanted to play with Steph. Motherfucking the Miami Heat traded for Jimmy Butler. Pretty much, I ain't gonna say for nothing, but for nothing, low key. Well, not nothing, but because those are quality players that the Lakers could have took. They could have took and had AD and well, no. Yeah. They could have traded LeBron and LeBron could have got the fuck up out of there, and they could have gave up some. Took like Andrew Wiggins and a few big-time contracts or, took some guys with him and left and went to Golden State. You know what I mean? The same deal that Jimmy Butler just went through in. And got him an extension on top of that to make the deal work. See what I'm saying? So LeBron was all the way in a power position, and if he really felt like that, because he could bounce at the end of the year, then he would do that. But we already know how LeBron is. LeBron going to finish that year out. And he gonna make motherfuckers work for it, and I respect it. It's a power position that you in, and the NBA ain't loyal to nobody. You know what I'm saying? Straight up and down. You know what I'm saying? These players get out here, get contracts, and got to have families and shit, and they families got to get up and out rooted a year later and shit. It's not so much on the player, but it's a lot of families and shit like that. Kids who develop friendships in these schools and shit that now all of a sudden they got to go across country and never see friends and shit. That shit it's an effective thing if not having a solid woman at the home. You see what I'm saying? And yeah, man. So these organizations don't be giving a fuck about these players and their families. You know what I'm saying? So I respect LeBron being in the power positions that he's in, and he on Kowtown to that shit like nigga. You know what I mean? But LeBron definitely knew. You know what I'm saying? LeBron gonna respect the order as much as niggas act like, oh, LeBron, man, he a boss. He just LeBron gonna respect the order. If them people get to talking to LeBron gonna motherfucking kiss that ring. We seen that happen with Kyrie Irving, if y'all know what I'm talking about. He gonna kiss that ring. All right, so it is what it is. But anyway, don't get mad at me, man. I just gotta tell like it is, man. So shout out to day ones, shout out to new ones, man. Make sure niggas hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. If you want to donate, the links is in the description box. If not, that's cool. The like button that's right, y'all. The like button is free. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Do y'all think LeBron really didn't know? I find that hard to believe. I feel like this trade has been in the works for at least weeks. There's no way they just woke up February 3rd and was like, yeah, you know what? Let's talk to the Dallas Mavericks about trading for Luka. No, they already been negotiating. They've been negotiating already for the deal. You know what I mean? So I think even Luka and a few of them knew. You know what I'm saying? They already knew what the possibility was. You see what I'm saying? They knew what the possibilities was because all of a sudden Luka hurt and he can't play. Like, bro, you just came off the finals. You supposed to be coming out here in this next year looking to kill something. You know what I'm saying? And all of a sudden you got weird-ass injuries. You not playing like that. But you at the games. You smiling and laughing and kikiing and shit. Man, this nigga wasn't hurt, dog. They probably wanted to get rid of Luka because, they probably tired of certain things Luka might be doing. It's a lot of shit behind the scenes and why but to believe that they just woke up February 3rd and decided to make that deal, that's a lie. That's a lie, in my opinion. That's a lie. All right? And to be honest, we got to start looking into, did Luka really buy a house? Did he really buy a house? You know what I'm saying? Is it really under his day? Oh, if that's the case, it is what it is. But I still believe that that deal was in talks for weeks. So before February 3rd, they was talking. So that's why the whole January 4th and then Luka, they probably started entering negotiations around that time. You know what I'm saying? Maybe a week after, maybe a week before, maybe the same fucking week. They might have been having talks the whole month. You see what I'm saying? Like, I don't believe that this deal just came out of the fucking thin air. That's bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Anybody believing that, that's kind of wild. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of wild just to believe in that. Nah, they've been negotiating that shit for at least a couple weeks, maybe a month. You know what I'm saying? Going back and forth. Maybe a week, maybe a couple weeks. But, nah, just out of the thin air. And Jason Kidd and them niggas, people talk about, oh, Jason Kidd, he look like he upset. Man, J Kidd knew what it was. He knew that the nigga was up here capping like they didn't know or this shit just happened. Like, J Kidd had to play like he already, like, this shit is a shock to him. But really, J Kidd been knew. He knew. He knew he had to just play like he didn't know or, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? He was up there just trying not to look guilty. That made me think about the time I was in court fighting this little case I had and shit. Assault battery case I had it. And I didn't do this shit though, but I had an assault and battery case. And so the dude, I'm like, yo, I know that the dude knows me because yeah, we almost fought before when I was, younger and shit. It was an older Spanish dude. So I'm like, yeah, he knows who I am. We got into it before, but nothing never happened. You know what I'm saying? This was I was in my young days. I had to be like 17. Yeah, I think I was like 17, 16. I think I was 16. Dude was, he was an older dude. He was definitely like 30, 31, somewhere around there. He was a grown-ass man. It is what it is. So anyway, we almost got into it. But I knew that nigga was going to call the police, right? Which he did. All right. Now, eventually I'm in Job Corps now. And 2 years later, and I guess, on the same block where I used to chill out at, motherfuckers put hands and feet on that man. You know what I'm saying? Did that man dirty. All right, and for whatever reason, I always share the story. It is what it is. I had a warrant out for my arrest for the shit. Either way, so I'm in court. I'm letting my lawyer know, like, yo, I didn't touch this dude. You know what I'm saying? At all. I wasn't even around for when y'all saying this shit happened. When they saying it happened, I wasn't even around. I was in Job Corps. So the dude tells me to sit in the crowd and not look guilty. I'm like, bruh, what kind of pressure is that? Like, you supposed to just sit in the crowd while this nigga walks in the courtroom, walks down the aisle, looking around on both sides and shit. And when he came back, him and his girl made eye contact with me. I was like, and I tried to look, but they was just, how you could tell when a nigga just staring at you and shit. That's just, street nigga fucking senses you supposed to have. You supposed to feel, you could feel when a nigga eyes is on you. And they was locked on me as soon as they turned around and was able to see everybody in the fucking crowd. Know what I'm saying? Like, immediately, I was like, oh, yeah. I try to look straight at the other case. Like, I ain't, like, I don't know who them niggas was and shit. You know what I'm saying? And that's how Jason Kidd was looking. Know what I'm saying? Jason Kidd was looking like that, nigga. He know what happened. Know what I'm saying? He know what was getting ready to go down, but he had to play like he didn't know. You know what I'm saying? So, it was what it was. But anyway. Man, don't get mad at me, man. I just got to tell it like it is, man. We out of here, y'all.